Let's get cozy and talk about an interesting topic today. We're going to talk about how to turn something you don't like into something you do like. Did you hit that subscribe button? Oh, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you clicking that button. Checking out that bell so that you get every notification for every video. I heard you. Let's do this. Let's talk about it. So, you hate your job, or you hate laundry, or you hate something else in life, and you're thinking, how do I do this? I really don't like this. Rule number 1. There's nothing in this world that you can't learn to love. Absolutely nothing. Will you be happy? That's up to you. Let's figure this out. You all know that one of the things that I don't like is laundry. You all know that I'm trying to love it. You all know that I've been struggling with laundry and trying to figure out how to do it or how to do it correctly. And yes, laundry is a big part of my life because I have 6 people in my family and 4 kids always get dirty. So laundry is just such a big topic for me. I seem to be doing it a lot. From my last videos, if you are following me, you know that I've tried to do laundry every day. I've tried to do laundry once a week. What can I say? I've learned to love it. I've learned to love it in the weirdest way possible. I've learned to associate laundry with something great. You know, if you ever smoke or you know friends that are smoking, do you know what's the first rule that the doctors tell you when you want to quit smoking? You have to associate the non-smoking habit with something great. That's why they have all this reward system. For example, if you don't smoke for a day, you get, you get to treat yourself to a shopping, or if you don't smoke for a week, you get to treat yourself to something else that you like. So it's like a reward system that helps you conquer and get to your goals by rewarding yourself. And it's much like animals, really. That's what happens when you train dogs, you guys. That's what happens when you train dogs. We're not too far from that. No, I'm joking. We definitely better than animals. Maybe some of us, not everyone. But how do you love something you don't like? You have to associate with something you do like. So for example, I started loving laundry because after laundry, I treat myself to something. Maybe trip to a bookstore because I really like to enjoy a book with a nice cup of coffee or tea alone is the key word. Because I usually get to enjoy bookstores with kiddos. And so for me, that's not really the same as spending time with yourself and a book. Maybe it could be a walk in the park, a walk down the beach. Maybe you're going to treat yourself to shopping and get yourself something nice for blah, blah, blah amount of money. Associate something you don't like with something you do like. That's rule number 1, to like something that you don't like right now. But hold on, stay tuned. There's more rules to liking something you don't like, and they're quite simple, and you can do them. Oh, I needed that sip. No, it's not coffee. This is dandelion tea with some vanilla almond milk. So good. But let's go to rule number 2. This one is very interesting, and I know a lot of people talk about it, but it's so simple, you guys. Rule number 2 to making something you don't like and turning it into something you like is changing your perspective. Guys, changing your perspective. And this interesting rule, Miss Oksana shared with me because I was complaining to her and saying that I am a good salesperson, you guys. I have it in me, but I don't like it. I don't like the sales. I don't like dealing with people in sales. I am a creator in the sense that I'm an artist. I would much rather design and talk to you right here and do something creative, but I'm not much of a salesperson. But I am good at it. God gave me that gift. So I know that for us to kind of go into our next step in where we want to be with Max, I need to put up my sales skills and go for it, because sales skills are a lot, guys. In any industry, you need a person who can sell, you need a person who can approach others, explain what your brand is all about, and People either love it or hate it. I happen not to like it, but I know that I have to do it. I have no choice. So when I was complaining about this to Oksana on our morning beach run, she said, you just have to change perspective. And I thought, that's genius. She's absolutely right. I have to change my perspective of how I see this. And so that's what I did. How I did it, I woke up in the morning and changed my schedule. I now wake up at 5 a.m. as opposed to 6:30. So I have an hour and a half early in the morning to get some of the things that my creative soul needs, like such as maybe designing or figuring out what are some of the videos I want to invest time in. But in the morning, I am active. If you've seen my video on when are you most productive in your day, you know that I am a morning early riser, and Max, for example, is an owl. For me, mornings are, I can wake up at 5 and I am on the go, wide open, ready to conquer the world. That's just the way I am. I love mornings. So I've changed that in order to add a new habit. Every time you want to add a new habit into your schedule, I suggest you change your schedule around so that it's brand new and your brain associates that with your new habit. I woke up at 5 a.m. all of this week. I did all my creative work / design work in the morning so that by the time the kiddos wake up and hubby wakes up, I'm all done with that part. And I also started treating my home, since I work from home now, as my office. So I would literally close the door, not care if there's anything that needs to be done, and go to work, just like you or so many others. And so that brings me to actually point number 3. If point number 2 was changing your perspective, point number 3 was changing your environment. 3 simple rules. Let's go back to number 2 for a little bit. So the way I changed perspective onto this sales tactic is from the time the kids and Max leave till the time I have to drive to pick up Maya. I closed everything off and concentrated on the sales part of the things that I needed to get done. I needed to talk to some industry people, pitch in some of our new lines of jewelry. I needed to approach some of the people I haven't approached yet, or I have been putting this away for a long time in the jewelry industry that I needed to approach and talk to about some of the new projects that me and Max have. So I've been putting this all away because I don't like sales. I don't like pitching in projects, and I don't like explaining what our brand is all about. That's just not something that I do enjoy, but I am good at it. And so I have to do it for us to grow further in our business. And so all that time I dedicated to this, all of this week has been absolutely marvelous in the sense that I was able to get everything done in the, let's say, 8 to about, I want to say about 12:30. But that gives me a good 4 or 5 hours to just concentrate on sales, put that into my agenda. And I know that I have accomplished so many things this week that have to do with sales. And I was so happy with myself. So all I did is I changed my perspective. And not to mention, I knew that waking up early would make me happy because at the end of the day, I got everything done, everything on my planner, everything that I planned to do. And I know I am a big advocate of planning, but at the same time, you guys know that I'm always saying if you can't do something, just move it over to the next day. Don't need to be fanatic about it or panic. So changing your perspective means changing your mindset about something that you hate. For example, I know that laundry is not something I like, but I'm going to change laundry into something I do like by telling myself, okay, let's do this pile of laundry. Let's wash all the laundry. Let's fold all the laundry, and then treat myself to an outing to a cafe, maybe with a piece of chocolate cake that I really enjoy in this one place. Something like that. Or change your perspective saying, okay, on the days that I am going to do laundry, I'm going to, I don't know, reward myself with going to a store and buying something. Or I'm going to reward myself by maybe getting that smoothie I wanted, or getting that pedicure done, or manicure, or something like that. Or the weirdest thing that I'm going to say right now: love the thing you don't like. Okay, literally. I come to a pile of laundry and I go, hello, laundry. I know we're not best friends, but I know that I love you. I know that I need to fold you. I know that I need to sort you out. I know this is for my benefit because that's my clothes and the clothes for my family. This is my home and I'm the queen of this home. Me and you need to be best friends, laundry. And so we have to work hand in hand. How about, laundry, dear, I'm going to put on a nice movie right now, or a music concert, and I'm going to fold you super fast. Or I'm going to do that washing load while I do the drying load that's done. And so that's also changing your perspective by, first, you are telling the chore or the thing that you don't like that you love them, that you need to be best friends. And I'm not joking. Like, you guys, if you think I'm joking, I'm not. For example, Maya doesn't like the ball routine in gymnastics. That's just not her favorite. She's trying to love it. She's always scared that she's going to lose the ball. And so I told her, Maya, you need to start loving it. That's when you're going to get results. And so I told her, learn to love your gymnastics ball. Put it in front of you before your practice and go, dear ball, I love you so much. Me and you work hand in hand. We really need to be a team in order for us to succeed. Do you know what happened the last time she did that? She did her routine without a single mistake. Same with Martin. I tell him, you want to score some goals at that game, before the beginning of the game, tell that ball, me and you are best friends. We need to work hand in hand. We need to love each other and support each other. So let's go. Let's get some goals done. Martin always does great when he has that, because you are changing your perspective into saying, we are united. Doesn't matter what it is. Laundry, ball, whatever it is that you despise or don't like, turn it into something you love. Super easy. It's not crazy. You're not crazy by doing this. Most successful people know these tricks, that you need to turn something you don't like into something you do like by changing the perspective. And so the very last one that I told you just before is changing your environment. Every new habit, every new thing that you don't like, and again, why I'm saying habit, if you don't like something, you want to turn into something you like. It becomes something new for you. You want your brain to look at it as something brand new thing that you love. Change the environment. This is why this week, for most of the week, I was going to a cafe and I was working there for Monday and Tuesday, I think. And it's only the end of the week when I learned to already mentally prepare myself that from the time the kiddos and Max are gone, I am at work. I am not going to care for laundry, washing dishes. I am not here in this home. I am not the mother, wife figure. I am the business lady figure. And then once they come back and I pick up the kiddos, I am the mother/wife figure. So you have to change your roles. And the only way to do that is to change your space to get your brain used to it. So when I understood that I needed to spend more time into sales, I also understood that I needed to change the environment. So when I changed the environment by telling my brain, this is something new, you need to learn this new trick, and I'm talking to my brain at this point, that I need to spend the time that I have in the morning when everyone's gone for allocating it to sales and allocating it to our new projects with Max that I know that I need to get done. And so that's why on Monday and Tuesday, I went to a cafe and got most of my things done there, because I needed to teach myself that, environment change, new perspective change, boom. You love what you didn't like. It is the way our brain works. So, if you want to love laundry, but you don't like it, change the place where you fold it. Do it in the living room, in your room, somewhere else, on a kitchen table, maybe besides the TV, so you can turn something on by changing that environmental perspective. Maybe it's outside. I know a woman who folds her clothes outside on the backyard because she feels good about it, because she's enjoying the nature and enjoying the serenity and enjoying, she lives by the lake, enjoying the lake while doing something she doesn't like. So she's changing her perspective. So change where you do things normally. If, let's say, you don't like driving, I know people that hate the traffic and they despise it every day. And that's so bad for you because you are feeding your brain with all this negativity. Change your perspective. Get an audiobook you enjoy. Talk to a friend while you're driving. Listen to some concert while you're driving. Take a different road. Take a different road from what you drive. Change things around. If you change things around, you can turn almost anything you don't like into something you love. Change your perspective. Change your environment. And that will change the thing that you don't like into a thing that you love. Simple as that. Guys, life is so beautiful. Let's try to enjoy everything that we do in life. Everything. Because the world is crazy today and sad. Don't get into that loop of being unhappy and negative. Try to be positive. Try to change things around. By changing you, you're going to change the surroundings and you're going to change the people. I almost want to say namaste. Guys, I love you. Thanks for being a part of my life. I hope you all change something that you don't like into something that you love. Let me know in the comments if one of you have changed the perspective and it worked for you. It's Family Daylife. We're all about families and finding this life a better place every day. I'll see you tomorrow. And if you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for.